Something strange is happening in our village. There is no one on the streets and a lot of houses are abandoned.
Huh? Then let's find out in more detail what happened, because this has never happened in our village. I have a very strange feeling about this. Look!
Uh-oh. The blacksmith is destroyed and lava is flowing out.
Let's get closer and take a look!
There's even a house with broken glass and pieces of glass everywhere. And who's that running around there? Let's get closer now. Huh?
Run away. It's very dangerous here. A real horror happened in our village.
Why is he so agitated? I'm very interested to know what I might have seen there. Let's get closer and take a look. I'm very interested to know what we're going to face.
Our village has been attacked by the scary train EATER bloodworm. Ugh! Mikey, run. There's no way we can stop here. Otherwise, he'll grab us and swallow us. The worm is already too close. It's crawling fast.
Just please don't leave me. You can't imagine how scary it is to run away from him.
Oh no!
We stumbled. The worm is attacking us now.
A huge worm has swallowed Mikey and JJ. Now they are inside him. Now let's take a closer look at everything that will happen in the body of a huge worm.
We are still alive, but now we are flying inside. I don't understand how this is possible, but the worm swallowed us completely and didn't chew us. Let's take a good look around and figure out what to do next.
We need to get out now. You can't stay here in any case. I'm really scared right now. I want to go back home. Look, I've just noticed another part of the body. It can't be. The village was built inside the worm. Oh!
I welcome you, Mikey and JJ. We were all victims of a huge worm, but we managed to survive and build a village here. You can come in. I'll show you everything now and explain. I think you will be very interested to know what we are doing here.
It's unbelievable! Just look! They even made a vegetable garden and wheat grows here. So many houses and streets. I never would have thought that such a beautiful and large village could be built inside the worm. We want to find out everything that is here.
Woohoo! I completely trust this villager, and I'm going to walk with him now. They still managed to survive, and they're fine now.
Let's run on. Let's see what else is in your village. Just please explain which house we can live in.
I set fire to the only tree in this village. It will be impossible to extinguish it now. Look at how strong the fire is burning now, and I really like it.
Huh?
What have you done? Our last tree is burning down because of you. We won't have the resources, and we won't be able to survive inside the huge worm. Golem, grab him quickly.
Oh no! We have a lot of problems right now. Villager, please don't hold Mikey. Let him go. He's just very stupid and commits such actions. We didn't mean anything bad to this village. I want to fix and restore the tree.
I see that everything is fine with your thinking. But I'll say right away that I won't just let your friend go. He made a lot of mistakes. And for this, you will have to completely redo the tree farm and restore it. Then the golem will not do anything to Mikey.
Oh, okay, then I'll definitely get to work now. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I definitely need to think about it. Give it time. I promise that I will do everything.
I can't listen to you for long either, and I hope that you will be able to restore this farm after all. Don't forget that Mikey is currently in the hands of a golem guard.
Everything will be done, I promise.
Save me, I beg. I'm really scared. Oh,
I'll try my best. Now we urgently need to find a doctor and try to ask him to restore what happened to the tree. Hello, I need your help because the tree is damaged.
Oh, let me take a closer look at what you're talking about. I need to figure out if I can do anything. I have an idea.
Oh, I'll take the resources from the villager's chest. It will be extremely difficult to restore the tree now, but I will try anyway. I'll do it as soon as possible because Mikey is really in great danger right now. I need to go to every villager and ask for resources, fertilizers, and new shoots. Thank you very much. But now I have to run on and go to other houses. A really huge amount of resources is required. I can't do anything without them. Hi! Unfortunately, your tree has been damaged and I need to restore it now. Tell all the neighbors that I will visit them. Huh?
Something really terrible has happened, I don't mind. You can open the chest and take whatever you need. I want to restore our beloved tree.
Thank you very much. You are helping me a lot. So now I'm not going to stay here and run on. we're going to have to work really hard right now because of what Mikey did. I have to build a tree farm inside a huge worm. I have to survive. I have no other choice. Oh,
Come on in. I've already heard about you. Other villagers have repeatedly told us. If you need a chest, then take all the resources. I am ready to do a lot for the sake of our tree.
oh, now we have to run to every villager and ask for new resources. The good thing is that they open my chests and give me everything I need. I have never planted trees, and I hope that I will still be able to figure out what it takes for it to grow quickly. This is a new place for a tree! The villager pointed this place out to me. I think that I will definitely succeed. Now I ran up to the workbench for a reason, because now I need all the necessary tools. I want to make a shovel, so now I put an iron ingot and a handle. The workbench will definitely do everything for me, and now a shovel has appeared in my arsenal. Oh, I will need to collect as much soil as possible from the old farm to plant a new tree in it. It will grow in a completely different place, so now I've dug well and I'm running away. There is very little time. Mikey is in danger right now. I don't want anything to happen to him. Now I have come to this part of the huge worm because here is the best place to grow new trees. They must grow in the soil. This is very important. Without this, the sprouts won't start getting bigger. I planted a new tree. Oh, I'm watching it closely now, but it's not growing and it's going to take a really long time. Therefore, now we need to make a line and put a lever. I hope that this way I will be able to speed up the growing process. Now I've installed the lever and it doesn't seem to work. The tree is still very small. I need to think about how to fix this, so now get out the book quickly and see what it says. This is very important, because without new knowledge, I definitely won't be able to grow anything. I'll set up a workbench and make an axe. I need it to cut down trees and then I'll figure out how best to use it. I remember that I had a book on growing plants, so now I must definitely read everything. So, now you need to think about how to craft this axe. I think we need to run to the villager and ask him for sure. Maybe I haven't fully figured out exactly how to do this. I think I'll figure it out. Now I'm going to the villager's house and we'll decide exactly how and what to do. But I think we'll be able to craft it anyway. I have urgent news that you need to help me and tell me how to do it right.
I was wondering. Let's open the book and take a look.
That's where I realize we need to make a big axe, but I wonder how we're going to make it.
I know where we can get the iron.
Yes, I think we should go up to the golem and ask him. All that remains is to find where he is. Oh, there he is. I wonder why he's holding Mikey.
Come on, let me go!
So come on, let him go. We need you, and we need your help.
Yes, we need you. We'll show you what for.
What's wrong? How can I help you?
We really need you because you're made of iron. And now I'm going to open a book for you in which we need this iron. Look at this. If it's not difficult, give me some part.
Yes, of course. I'll give you my part of the arm.
Thank you so much. If it wasn't for you, you wouldn't know what you did.
Woohoo!
So for now, we don't need it, and we need to put it somewhere. For now, I'll put it on the ground here because no one will touch it yet, and then we'll melt it down. Now we need a lot of wood. Let's ask this resident to take it from his house. Good afternoon. We need your house, namely a tree, in order to craft a large workbench. Now I'll show you the book and explain why we need so much wood.
Well, I agree. You can dismantle my house.
Thank you very much. Then we will start dismantling your house now.
As I understand it, we need a lot of wood for such a large workbench. By the way, I have another question. What are we going to do with the golem's arm?
We need an even bigger stove then. Well, that's after the workbench. It's still just a little bit, then everyone goes to the workbench and then we make a big workbench.
I think we will succeed.
I think that's enough for now. We need to choose a place where we will make this big workbench.
I have a suggestion to build it right here. I think it's perfect.
Yes, let's build it here. It's the best option. Now, one by one, everyone goes to the workbench and makes boards out of logs, and together we begin to build a large workbench. I hope we have enough of this to build this workbench. I've finished the next one now.
Yep, now it's my turn. I think I got the most. That's why I think we have 100% enough wood. We also want to see what we can do and how big the workbench will be. That's all over for me, then the villager.
So now it's my turn. In principle, I also got quite enough for this workbench. The most important thing is that we succeed and have enough of everything.
Everything seems to be ready. Huh? We are starting to build a large workbench. I think we can just start doing this. We use only boards and build a similar large workbench. We start building on this place, and then we will also build a furnace nearby in order to melt the golem's hand.
Yep. I can imagine what a big workbench and such a big axe we will make.
Yes, let's build as soon as possible because we are already so late. The faster we build, the faster we can craft a big axe.
We've almost finished building the workbench. I'm putting the last block.
Now we need to move away as soon as possible, and a large workbench will appear in place of this. Ho-ho! Well, I congratulate you. You have successfully managed to make a large workbench. Now it remains to melt the golem's hand.
Woohoo! I didn't think it would be that big.
So everyone was happy. Now we need to think about how we can melt the hand, and in order to get 1 iron from it for crafting a big axe, and I think we need to collect all the stoves that are in the village and put them on because 1 will not be enough. 1 will be very small, you need more. Even now, I'll put it on and you'll see for yourself.
As I understand it, we need to run through the village now and collect all the stoves that are there.
Yes, that's right, because it doesn't even really fit, so let's find it soon.
Well, let's go and find all these stoves.
Yes, but in any case, we need stoves, otherwise we won't do anything.
So somewhere in this house I saw a stove that needs to be picked up.
Great, another stove.
And this is the stove I've seen. We need it more now. Yep. I saw another stove nearby that you can pick up. Woohoo!
We need to take all the stoves as soon as possible.
I'm already carrying all the stoves. It's just great. We found the right number of stoves that are enough to melt the golem's hand.
Yes, you're right. Now we have all the stoves and we can get the iron.
Ho-ho! Great! Now we'll get the hardware. And now all that remains is to put it inside the wood to light the stove, then it will heat up, and accordingly, the iron will melt. That's all. I've laid it out. Now it will be slowly melted down. But in the meantime, we need to craft more boards in order to make an axe.
Woohoo! Now go ahead and craft some more boards.
Ho-ho! Great! The iron has already been melted down, and now I'll make the boards and you can start crafting. Super, I made sticks to make the handle of the axe and paints. I think it's time to start crafting it.
Woohoo! Yes, of course. We also need a ladder to climb it.
I've been thinking about that too, and now I'm putting up a ladder so that we can start climbing and slowly craft a big axe. Ho-ho! Here I am. Now let's take turns carrying the iron.
Yep. That's right. Let's take turns taking one piece of iron and putting it correctly on the workbench.
Just yes. Let's be as careful as possible, and especially do not fall on the stairs. Ho-ho!
I'll carry the first piece of iron. That's exactly what we do. Everyone will take exactly 1 piece.
And here I am already bringing the second one, and JJ is about to bring the third one. But no, I'd rather get another one. And you, Mikey, run behind the tree.
Yep. Yes, well now I'll get wood for the handle and count on our axe to be ready. Yes, we almost forgot about him. This is probably the most basic thing we had to do. I can't believe we're going to have this coolest big axe right now. Now I'm putting up the last blocks and watching.
Now you can move away. Now I think he will appear.
Yes, we'll see it now. Woohoo! Wow, it's huge.
Ho-ho! It's heavy. It needs to be lowered together. We need to consult and still think about how to lower it because it is very heavy. Hey, can you please help us lower that huge axe over there?
Yes, help me because he's big and there aren't many of us.
Huh? Great, he's going to help us now. Now we're all going up carefully, taking him and slowly lowering him.
So I've got him for now. Stay close and support him.
Wow, it's really very heavy.
Now we carefully bring it up and together we need to throw it.
Let's roll, it's about time. Apparently, we are really inside a worm that eats everything in its path.
And yes, apparently we really are all inside it. I can imagine how huge it is.
Just look, he doesn't stop at all.
I'm afraid.
We're probably really stuck inside this huge worm now, which doesn't stop eating everything in its path. I can even imagine how dangerous it is, and I don't even know how to deal with it.